I eat donuts, man, I eat donuts. Yo, call your cash, yo, I donut.
We got a delivery. Right, fam. So we are about to smash shoulders and arms. It is Monday today. We have a little bit of work to do and some errands to do because it is my dad's birthday and we need to get him a present. So we're gonna go somewhere, I think probably Dundrum. But we're gonna turn this into like a vlog, sort of full day of eating type shit, and see where we go. So we'll get this workout done and check in with you at the first meal. So it's currently about 25 to 2. Had a fantastic session, but like I said, we are planning on going to Dundrum, so we need to bang out a big, a large, a massive amount of calories because I'll probably not get my next meal until we get back. God knows when. That could be like 5, 6 or even 7 o'clock. So you can probably guess what we're gonna make up, but we have some leftover cooked chicken breast that we cooked up last night in this Tupperware. Then we have some bread and some eggs. So we're gonna make a chicken and egg toasty. Then we are gonna have a bowl of the usual proteins and try out this new flavor of Rocky Road Whey by Bulk Powders and see how we go. So that is gonna be the post-workout meal. Now let's get cooking. So we're gonna start by cooking up the oats first. Where is the big casserole dish? Okay. Now we're gonna have to weigh this out. Gonna go for 150 grams of oats. Fill it up with water. That'll do. Now put it in the microwave. Probably gonna take like 8 minutes or so. Now we need to get a bit of fry light. Give it a spray. Boop, 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 boop. Get that heated up. 1, 2. So we let them cook up while the oats are cooking. Next we need to toast the bread. Multitasking at its finest. Go for 4 slices, I think. Do the first 2. 1, 2. Boop. I'll go for the other slices. Boop. Put those there. So I just weighed out roughly 200 grams of that shredded chicken. So we're just gonna pop it onto the toast and then put the egg on top. Perfect. So now the egg should sit nicely on top and then boop. Get a spatula. Right, we are good to go. Let's not try to fuck this up and burst the yolk. Oh, shit. Okay, so the yolk did not break. Now, egg numero 2. Pop it on there beautifully. Now, that is it. 2 sandwiches ready to go. Oh, shit.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I think we can salvage it, but give me 2 seconds.
Eventually.
Okay, so with a bit of a DIY job, I think we managed to save most of it. It'll do the job. We didn't lose much. If you haven't already tried these, white chocolate or even the toffee flavor drops from My Protein are absolute game changers if you have oats on a regular basis. A few drops. Boop, 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 boop. Beautiful. So we're just going for a little half scoop on top. Mix that all up again. I think we're good to go. Now, I am gonna turn this day of eating into one with no burrito bowls. So, I'm gonna be missing out on a ton of vegetables. So we need to add a little more micros to the meal in the form of some fruit. So that is it, family. Again, like I said, this was gonna be a big meal and I didn't disappoint. I'll put the macros right there, but we are banging out well over 1,500 calories. So yeah, I'll have a bite of 1 sandwich and then some oats. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, that's very good. Please do not disappoint. Rocky Road Whey. Let me just swallow that, otherwise I'll get some egg in my fucking oats. Let me just rinse out the old mouth. Here we go. Nice big spoon of shit. Not bad, but I think I put too much white chocolate in because all I can taste is white chocolate. But it'll do the job. So that is going to be the meal. And like I said, we're going off to Dundrum to get the dad a present. So I guess the next time you see me will probably be in Dundrum. You know you are one very sad individual when the highlight of your year is going shopping with your mom.
Later.
We've taken a quick stop off to Harvey Norman Carrick Mines because I need to get my dad a present. So we're going to Harvey Norman to get him a Fitbit to track his steps. Here we go. So after all that 3-hour trip, we get a pair of shoes worth €4. Big spender. Of course, a bag of spinach, an Argos catalogue, and I suppose the biggest present, the Fitbit for the father. So we are pretty much well behind on every macronutrient. So we are going to have 2 bagels, a sweet with peanut butter, complemented with a beautiful savory one, finish off the smoked turkey breast, and then maybe some fruit as well. Got to toast these bad boys. 1, 2, woo! Beautiful. Next one. 1, 2, whoop. Beautiful. Goes there. Get a spoon. Small one. Gonna definitely have to weigh the peanut butter. 15 grams of peanut butter. Oh, beautiful. First time. Spread it over one of the bagels. I'm not a huge peanut butter fan, but it is an easy way to bang out a lot of fat, and it does taste good, I guess. Perfetto. How many slices are here? 1, 2, 3, 4 slices. Onto the savory one. Wham! 1 bagel. Bam! 2 bagels. Thank you, ma'am. Now, like I said, we are going to get some fruit, and we do have a nice batch of pineapple and cantaloupe on the run, so I'm probably going to weigh out a nice hefty serving of that in a separate bowl. What bowl will we go for? We had Mickey Mouse last time. We got to be loyal, and we are going, I still don't know his name. Doofy? Goofy! Jesus Christ, finally! Get a bigger spoon, I think. So we are gonna weigh out probably about, let's see how much, I don't even know how much. I want a hefty serving. Now, so that's 200 grams of pineapple, so we're probably gonna do the same, 200 grams of cantaloupe. Perfect, that'll do. Micronutrients to complement both the sweet and the savory bagels. So that is gonna be our snack. Let's get a taste test. I think I'll start with the savory one first. It's alright. Nothing special. Let's get a bit of melon. Oh, yeah. That is some juicy melon. That is it. I'm gonna finish this off. It should probably take me over nicely until dinner. Go upstairs, bang out another 1 or 2 hours work, and then come back down for dinner. So, as promised, I didn't have my burrito bowl tonight, and we did go for the sweet potato pie, but as it's exclusive to the old recipe book, you can go have a look at that if you really want to make it. So we did make up for the micros by finishing the macro capper with some more strawberries. But while I'm here, I just want to use this time to do the voiceover and talk about being shredded and why I am perma-bulking. You've seen that I've called this the perma-bulk, and I often get asked, Scott, when are you actually gonna cut? And the answer is not for the foreseeable future. I'm lean, I'm eating the most amount of calories I ever have, I'm performing well in the gym, I'm making gains, I'm not socially isolated. I cannot stress how important it is to live the majority of your life lean, as that is where it's gonna be most conducive to both muscular or physical and mental gains, okay? And I'll put some pictures on the screen now, or a video of me back in the day when I was sort of shredded. And not only do I look disgustingly skinny, you know, I'm practically emaciated, but I can confirm anecdotally that I was in the worst place I've ever been in terms of my relationship with food and training. You know, I was overly food focused, I was probably binging more likely than not, you know, I was burning calories, I was just training to burn calories, exercise and training performance was non-existent, you know, I was weak as and I was just living in the gym to maintain this level of conditioning. And this is confirmed, you know, in the literature, in that all these hormonal and metabolic adaptations take place when you dive down into sickly levels of body fat. You know, living lean is okay, but it's when you dive down into those sickly levels that you get decreases in NEAT, testosterone, estrogen, increases in, you know, cortisol, ghrelin. You know, it creates an environment that is not conducive to both physical and social gains, and that is why it should not be done on a regular basis. So that is the main reason I am perma-bulking at the moment, and why I highly advise you do the same if you're currently shredded or lean. At least eat at maintenance, preferably in a slight surplus, to, you know, fuel your gym performance and to overall have a better quality of life, and only really dive down into that sickly level of body fat when you really have to. Lean is where it's at, so hopefully that helped out. Let's finish off this video. So that is the end of yet another episode of the Perma-Bulk. And again, as you can see, we did pretty well on the macros. We came in at 218 grams of protein, 603 grams of carbs, and 67 grams of fat. I sort of like the fact that by recording full days of eating, it sort of makes me want to vary my nutrition. You know, it's easy for me to just sort of get caught up in eating the same old shit again. But if I know you are watching, I'm gonna go that extra mile to switch up the meals. So comment down below what you want to see in the next full day of eating, and I'll try come up with new extravagant recipes or whatever. But for now, that is the end. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, do all that shit, and I'll finish off the video with that supplement haul for those who happen to give a f of what I picked up. If not, then I'll see you all in the next episode of the Perma-Bulk. Hope you all have a great day. See you later. Boop. Right fam, so if you know my pre-workout routine, you know I take 3 main ingredients: beta-alanine, citrulline malate, and caffeine. Now the last one, caffeine, I usually do take in powdered format because there is some science out there showing that it does absorb better and more rapidly through the old lining of the mouth, whereas in tablet format they're wrapped by the coating and actually have to go into the stomach before being digested. So I was doing some supplement shopping and I found that my protein don't do their powdered caffeine anymore, and it's only in the tablets. So I went to bulk powders instead, and as you can see, we managed to find some caffeine powders. So instead of then going back to my protein and buying the usual stuff, I just picked up the same usual ingredients. So we have citrulline malate, caffeine, the beta-alanine. Those are the main 3 ingredients, but we added a new anabolic steroid. Not quite. A new ingredient that I want to test out. This bad boy. This is leucine. Now, for those of you unaware, leucine is the main anabolic amino acid in any sort of BCAA supplement or even in food that stimulates muscle protein synthesis. So when I saw it sold by bulk powders in pure leucine format, I couldn't help but try it out, because practically this is what my whole research thesis in my undergraduate BSc was on, and we did see some pretty cool results. I do train fasted, so it'll be worth experimenting with to see whether it does sort of reduce fatigue or lead to that little bit of extra muscle gain, because now I do have the advantage of stimulating MPS before going into training. And of course, bulk powders are very friendly people, so they threw in a whole 250 gram bag of Rocky Road flavored whey, so I'll probably have that post-workout. But yeah, that was the order.